Hello and welcome to Scamp UK. Those of you following along will know that I am building an 11-foot 11-inch micro-cruising dinghy. So why don't you tag along and see what I've been up to this week. Before we begin, one of the show's followers rather rudely pointed out, I might say, that my beard could do with the trim. I don't know what he's talking about. Everybody can see that I'm always very neatly groomed and well presented, but I guess some people are just rude, aren't they? But anyway, you know who you are. Let's get on with it, shall we? Buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so here we have the centerboard in all its glory, which I think is actually looking pretty good. As you'll see, I ended up going for the graphite infused epoxy fill coat. I realised that I really wasn't putting enough graphite in, so I bought some more and did another fill coat on that, and it has turned out pretty damn good. It is very, very smooth, and I think it's going to be a pretty good centerboard all in all. Very happy with that. Lottie, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Are you making a mess? Lofting is the process of transferring the shapes of each component part from the drawings onto the plywood that will become the boat. The drawing gives the dimensions of each part at 1/5 of the true size. Included in the drawing is a baseline with perpendicular lines coming off it at equidistant intervals. These are called stations, and each station has a node marked along it at a given point. To achieve the given shape, the boat builder transfers the coordinates of the stations and the nodes to their material, then connects the dots either with a straight line or using a bendy batten to create a curve that intercepts the nodes. The plans include nesting diagrams that give suggestions as to how one should lay out each of the 70 component parts onto the plywood sheets in order to get the maximum efficiency. The bottom of the boat is longer than a single sheet of plywood, so an additional section is scarfed on to make up the pointy bit at the end. The nesting diagram doesn't show how much of the pointy bit is scarfed on, so here I'm making up a paper template that I can then position and play around so that I can get the largest piece possible. Later on I will put the scarfing joint exactly where it needs to be so that the overall length of the piece is exactly the right size. So I just want to say a big thank you to the person who's gifted me a new set of carpenter's pencils. That was really exactly what I needed and fantastic, so thank you very much. Right, so I don't know if you can see, but what we have here is 4 elements of the build markdown. We've got the left and right hand seat tops, or port starboard seat tops. We've got one of the cockpit coamings, and we've got the pointy bit of the bow. So let's get them cut out. Safety first. that's the first piece cut out, the pointy section of the bow. And for those who are wondering, in my jigsaw, I'm actually using a metal cutting hacksaw bit. And what that's doing is it's producing a very fine cut in the plywood that's not producing any tear out whatsoever. Really happy with that. There we go, seat top one. One piece of cockpit combing. Done. So there we go. We've got two cockpit seat tops, one of the cockpit combings, and the pointy bit of the hull, all cut out of one sheet of 9mm plywood. Fantastic. What a great week. Okay, so it's been another fantastic week here at Scamp UK, and it's close to Christmas, so I'm joined now for our end of show roundup with my lovely partner Sabina.
Hello.
And of course with little Lottie here, who's doing her best life as always. It feels really good to finally be actually moving away from peripherals like the centreboard and building actual structures of the boat. Small parts of the boat that we cut out this week are actually going to do the bit that you see and stand on. So that's really great and really encouraging. 4 pieces down, another 66 to go. But tell me, Sabina, what's it like to be living with a boat builder?
It's not my first time, actually. With the same boat.
I was going to say, absolutely.
That's boat building number 3. So they're always exciting times, and we're buzzing, and that's great. Like to see how enthusiastic and excited you are. So yeah, that's what it's like to live with a boat building. The boat, shed. And now the videos as well. So huge commitment he's making, guys, to transmit every week. So hopefully he can keep that up and keep up the work. And yeah, so.
So as I say, as you can see, it is Christmas week. We're just a few days away from the big ho-ho right now. So I'd like to say to the followers and subscribers, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And of course, if you're not subscribed, then click that button and ring that bell, and we'll give you a notification every time I upload a video. So, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!